You really want to know the top 3 ways that women are completely repelling men? You sure you want to dive into this? Because it is pretty serious. Now, there are 3 tried and true ways to repel men. So if you want to completely kill any level of attraction that you have with a guy, just do one of these 3 things. I'm Jason Silver. I am the dating coach for ambitious women. In this video, I'm going to reveal exactly what pushes men away from ever wanting to get in a relationship or even go on a date with you. Now, if you haven't done so already, please hit that red subscribe button and the little notification bell right next to it so you get notified of all of my upcoming free trainings on how to attract the man of your dreams. Now, let's jump right into it. Number 1 is physical. The number 1 way that you can repel men is just not to care about how you present yourself. So just know that physical beauty is basically an indicator of your health. So if you want to carry a message of attraction, then packaging is important. And part of your packaging is the clothes that you wear. This is key. I see so many online dating profiles of women that are wearing vests and business suits and things that are just baggy and not showing the who that they are. Now, I'm not saying you need to over-sexualize yourself in your profile, but if you're not showing any of your physical body curvature, if it's just headshots that are shot from above you in this really deceptive or misleading way, then you're setting yourself up for failure because you're not addressing the single most impactful attraction trigger for men, which is their visual attraction. So I had to mention it. It is important. Now let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is lack of confidence in your beauty or your ability to attract men. And this doesn't just mean how you feel about your physical beauty. If you're not confident that you're an attractive woman, then that means that you're communicating your own insecurity. And insecurity, someone who is afraid that they're not attractive enough, is going to automatically elevate the man that she's attracted to and put him on a pedestal. And what she's doing then is immediately placing herself below them on this value scale. And when you put yourself below a guy and you put him on a pedestal, you're basically letting him know subconsciously that he is a higher value person than you in the dating game. No one wants to date someone who is below them. Every person on the dating market wants to get a great deal. They want someone that they can be proud to be with. They want at least an equal, at the very least. So it is important in general that you actually feel confident. You actually love yourself and appreciate the different parts of yourself as much as you would appreciate someone else or another woman that you look up to. Now that's self-love. That's going to help you to, number 1, communicate that you're high value. And number 2, it'll help you to raise your standards on what type of men and what type of behavior you'll accept in a relationship. Just having high standards alone is an indicator to men that you value yourself. Because a high value woman, she's going to be selective. She's going to have multiple men that are pursuing her at any given time. And even if you don't have a bunch of guys pursuing you right now, just acting with the same self-love and having the same standards as a woman who is being pursued, that's still going to project to a man that you are this confident, high-value woman. He's not going to know the difference. Now, this isn't about being fake or misleading or inauthentic. It's about you having the same level of confidence, that same high self-esteem that's required to attract a high self-esteem man. I don't care if you've got a bunch of people chasing you. You can still develop that core self-esteem, and that's what I'm really talking about, that level of confidence and self-love. The 3rd attraction killer is a negative reputation, because we as humans, we use our social circle to determine what type of people that we're dealing with. Our social circle, our reputation, we're a social creature. It's very important for us. So a man is going to be looking. He's going to see, what are your friends like? What does your social media look like? That's going to tell him a lot about your reputation and what your standing is in society. Where do you travel? What types of people do you spend time with? What do you wear? All of these things determine your lifestyle and your reputation. So if you're not looking at what's on your social media, I promise you men are. They're looking at your LinkedIn, they're looking at your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, your dating profiles. They're Googling your name, they're Googling your phone number, they're Googling your address, your email address. So check all of that out on Google and see what pops up, because you might be surprised. Now, if you focus on just these 3 things, even if you're already aware of them, just by focusing on them, I promise you it's going to be so much easier for you to attract a higher quality man who is aligned with you and your lifestyle. Now, I go deep into this in my free training series, and you can get instant access to those videos if you click the link in the description below. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It does really help. So just to recap here, the 3 things to focus on. Number 1, your physical presentation. How you look, your health, your body, your clothes, your hair, all of these things. Number 2, you have to assume that men are attracted to you. You have to have that deep level of confidence or develop that. Because if you don't, you're going to lose attraction. It won't put you in the best situation. That self-confidence is key, very important. And finally, your social reputation. Take a look at your social media. Look at the people that you surround yourself with. Look at the actions that you're taking and really consider, is this how I want to be seen by other people? And when you start taking these actions and developing that self-confidence and setting your standards higher, you're going to be shocked at the higher quality men that are going to pursue you and want to be with someone that shines that exuberant, confident radiance. Now, once again, I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Be well.